Girl.
Hi,
Nice.
Mr.
Hello.
Halo,
Aldi.
Mr. Aldi.
Hello,
Ano
Lee.
beli kamu?
Nice to
Why
meet
I got the fair score, Mr. Adli? Why I'm not have a good score?
you. What do you
Why?
mean? Wow.
Mm-mm.
Who gave you the score?
You.
Oh, I did? Really? Uh, okay. I
Never mind.
think
I'm just kidding.
you're just kidding. Okay. Well, we have a rubric to follow, so I'm just following the rubric, you know. And to score excellent, you need to be more active and more focused to the class. Oh yeah, by the way, who was the winner from our previous class? There was
Miss
a
Tari.
Miss Tari. Oh yeah, and I promised her the dictionary, right? The Cambridge Dictionary. I'll give it to her later. Where is she, by the way? I hope she's going to join us. And where's Mr. Appen? All right, let's wait for maybe one or two of your friends to join before we start, guys, okay? Okay, so to start our session today, I'm gonna challenge you guys in a charade match. Do you guys know charade?
I don't know. What is it?
Charade is a game originated in English country.
Charade.
Yes. Have you ever watched movies like or TV series like Friends?
I did.
Yeah. So there's one episode in Friends that they play this because it's so popular. So charade
Oh,
is the game where you explain a word to your friend and then they try to get the word.
oh.
Yeah.
Do you mean like I explain the word and Miss Salsa have to
Yes.
guess my?
The word that you're explaining.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's called charade.
Charade.
Great.
Oh, okay.
So you get a point every time your friend can guess the word you're explaining. Okay?
The word is about.
I will give you the word. I will give you the word.
Oh,
Don't worry. Yes. So who wants to be the explainer first?
Miss
hmm.
Tifa.
Okay.
Thank you, Salsa. I love you.
All right, here we go. Miss Diva, I'm gonna share the word privately in the chat box, okay?
Okay.
Please don't say the word, don't translate the word.
Okay, I
Mm,
tried.
yeah, what you can do is you can only explain the word, all right?
Okay.
All right, and your first word is that one.
Uh. Oh.
Okay, you ready?
Uh. Uh. How if we said about synonym about the word?
Yes,
Oh.
using synonyms are good.
Okay.
Synonyms, okay.
Okay, Salsa, are you ready?
All right, now be
So,
careful. There is
so
wait,
my
wait,
job
wait.
is I'm guessing what Miss Diva said like that.
Yes, what she is explaining. But there is a time limit. So you only have 30 seconds. You,
30 seconds. Oh my God. Too short.
you only have 30 seconds to explain it. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Okay,
Go,
okay.
Miss Diva.
And Miss Nifa, go.
Okay. Uh, People do a test.
Exam.
No. Yeah, yeah. Subject.
Test.
Subject. As a subject.
As
People
a
people do a subject.
student.
No, 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 no. Your your
Yes.
first your first word. Your first answer. But you have
Uh,
to change to be a subject.
what is it?
Time's up. Sorry.
Yeah, Miss Diva, sorry.
No
So what
point
is
Okay.
the
for that
answer?
one.
The answer is, can I mention the word?
Yes, you can tell her now.
Okay. The word is examiner.
Examiner.
Oh, I got it. Okay, okay. Now
Examiner.
it's my
All
turn.
right. Wait.
Oh,
Because you both lost. There is a consequence.
What is the consequence?
Consequence is I get to ask you a free question.
Yeah, sure. I will answer.
Okay,
Go
and
ahead, sir.
my free question is how old are you guys?
Oh my God. I am 7 years old, Mr. Aldi.
Yes, sorry, can you say that again?
27 years old.
27. Wow, so
Young, right?
young. So
No,
young.
no, no, no. Me. I am 26. I'm the
26.
youngest one.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you're just
She's
1 year apart, yeah? Okay. All right, the next word for Miss Salsa now. Miss Salsa, you will explain the word now, okay?
Okay.
And remember, if you guys are wrong, I get to ask you a free question again.
okay.
If you both are correct, if you get it though, you can ask me the free question. Right?
Okay.
All right. And here is the word privately in the chat box, Miss Salsa. And remember, please don't say the word, don't translate, don't mention any part of the word. You can only explain it with synonyms.
I got it.
Okay, there you go. Ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Go.
Miss Diva, if
Okay.
there is a student in the class, when after we explaining the materials, what they are should, what are they doing?
Asking
No, another.
big
To
time
make work in a group,
work pairs,
No, yeah, almost.
work group, work pairs,
Yeah, almost.
do a task.
Almost. No, almost. Miss Diva, discussion. Discussion, Miss Diva.
That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the free question again, ladies.
Sorry, Miss Tari, will join, but you didn't accept her.
Oh, really?
Miss, she's on the waiting room.
No, maybe she is in the wrong using the wrong link. Hold on. Can you send the link? Maybe she clicked the wrong one. There's no one in the waiting room now.
No, I think she's on the correct link.
Hmm. But
Sir,
there's no anyone in the
oh,
otherwise.
in Mari. Okay. She joined on a yesterday link.
Okay, see? It's gotta be. Okay, so
Is that the meeting coordination link?
yeah, that must have been that.
So
Okay,
what is
so
the question,
yes,
Mr. Adli?
while waiting for Miss Tari to join. So the question is, what's your relationship status at the moment?
Married.
Married. Which one is that?
Married, also married.
Okay, wow.
Okay. The
You
youngest teacher
already
is
have.
Married already.
married.
Okay, good. All right, next one, next word. Get ready. Get ready. And this time
Okay.
it's
It's
Diva again.
okay, me. Okay. Let's go, Miss Salsa.
Okay, now Miss Tari is here.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Tari. Welcome.
Hello, Miss Tari.
Miss Tari,
Arigato, Miss.
welcome. We're playing a game. We're playing a game. You must guess the word that Miss Diva will explain.
Oh.
All right. But you only have 30 seconds to guess. So, ready, Miss Diva?
Miss Diva with me or with Miss Tari?
No, and everyone.
Oh,
Everyone.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Guess my. Sorry, Miss Aldi.
Ini siapa sih?
What is it?
Okay. Are you ready, guys?
Ready?
Yes.
And go.
Okay. You have someone special.
Wait.
Okay, someone special. Miss Tari, come on. Someone special or your mate. Miss Tari.
You, Miss. So
Yeah.
I need to.
You guess my word.
Oh,
Someone
perfect.
special. Your mate.
Perfectly, I believe this is
Time's
boyfriend.
up.
Boyfriend.
Sorry. Time's up.
Oh
What's
my
the word?
God.
Please tell your
Partner.
partners.
Partner.
The word is partner, Miss Tari.
It should be
Oh.
partner. I think Miss
Okay.
Salsa, Salsa spoon is off.
Yeah. That's why she's gone
Hmm.
out of the meeting. What about this Refti Royan though?
Hello, Miss Refti.
Oh, Miss Refti, I see.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Refti, you're welcome.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome, welcome.
Where is
All
the
right.
teacher?
So,
being late.
Teachers.
better late than never, right? Better late than never. Okay, so because you guys couldn't guess it, that means you have to answer my free question again, okay? And
Who
my
is
free
the
who is the what? Okay. And the question is, what do you guys do in your free time? What's your hobby?
Okay, me watching Netflix.
Oh, watching Netflix. What kind of shows do you uh
I really enjoy watch action movies.
all right. Nice, interesting, unique, yeah, very unique.
Yeah.
What about Miss Tari? What's your passion?
Spend my time in cooking or just sleeping.
Wow, cooking.
Hey.
What's
Miss
your go-to dish?
Curry. What is the English for curry, sir?
Curry? What is curry?
In asin. Some pineapple or dim sum.
Ah, okay.
Miss Tari, send me your dish.
Yee. Please send your email, your address. If
Okay. What about Miss
Okay, I will.
Refti? What are you passionate about, Miss Refti? What are you into, Miss Refti? It looks like Miss Refti not listening to me.
He's the master of the cooking,
Oh,
Mr. Adli.
Eh,
Yes,
halo
he
Miss
can make
Salsa.
any cake, any food.
wow.
Yes,
All
Mr.
right.
Afti. And the cake is so delicious. You have to
Yeah,
try.
Wow.
I agree about that.
Thank you.
You should when I come and visit to the school, make sure the dishes are ready, yeah, so I can
Okay,
prove
sir.
Yeah.
prove it
Miss
to you.
Refti will prepare about it. Don't be worried.
Okay. All right,
We are
that's
so
enough.
pleased to have you.
Yeah, I look forward to that. So that's enough, guys. That's just a little warming up, and this is a good activity you can use in your class to start your class with good, warm. Okay, so what do we have today, guys? Today we're going to talk about the part 3 and 4 of the Cambridge tests, yeah. The ones that are one that you are going to take sometime in the near future. So it's important to prepare ourselves. And today we will specifically focus on part 3 and part 4. So let's see. How does the part 3 and 4 of the Cambridge exam? I want you to watch a video of a real Cambridge BBB test, and I want you to take notes. Try to remember the details of the test, the format especially, and be ready to answer questions about Cambridge. Okay? There will be a quiz about the info. Are you ready to watch?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. Let me open the link for share real quick. Okay, copy link. Okay. browser, go to YouTube, and here it is. We will skip part 1 and part 2. We will go to part 3 directly, okay? Because that's the focus of today's class. And here is part 3.
Garden would you prefer to spend time in?
I think I would prefer the garden in the first picture because I think it's her own garden. And
I have the booklet, please.
Okay, here it is.
Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'd like you to imagine that a town wants more tourists to visit. Here are some ideas they're thinking about and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task.
Apa Mas? Yang kamu ingat apa? Ya. Yang pertama tadi apa?
okay.
Now, talk to each other about why these ideas would attract more tourists to the town.
Well, I think all the ideas on the booklet are quite good actually. I think holiday flats will attract more tourists because there is just more space for the tourists to live in while they're on holiday. And what do you think about that?
Well, I agree with you, but maybe providing parks is much better.
Why do you think that actually?
Because I think to spend time in parks are good with the family.
Yeah, I think you can have a lot of fun in parks though. Just having a nice picnic with your friends or stuff. Yeah, that would be nice. But more shops, yeah, I think it would be nice because I think a lot of people, mostly women, like shopping, and I think having a lot of shops in your town would be nice for the shopaholics.
Yes, or I don't know, maybe the tourists like to spend more time in parks than go shopping, no?
Maybe. If you're kind of a nature person, if you like nature a lot, then parks are probably much better than a lot of shops.
Yes.
Putting up security cameras, yeah, I think that's a really good idea because then the town is safe and tourists will feel safe.
Yes, with the cameras are good idea because the people are more safe than without cameras
Yeah,
of the people that want to steal.
yeah. No, I don't think building a large nightclub is really a good idea to attract tourists. I don't know.
It depends the age of the tourist, no?
Yeah, that definitely, but I don't think
No.
it will attract a lot of tourists because of one club. I think
Yes.
it's a combination of several things that attract tourists.
Thank you. Now you have about a minute to decide which idea would be best for the town.
Okay. So what do you think is the best idea for the town to do?
I think building holiday flats, maybe.
Yes. Why do you think that?
Because all the tourists like to have flats to stay.
Yeah, but maybe the parks are just are a better idea to provide because they're really nice to just have a walk in and enjoy the nature with your friends and family.
Yes. So if you like providing parks, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I do think that's a good idea. Yeah, but also the holiday flats I think is a good idea because you have to have space for the tourists to live in. So if there's no space, there probably won't be a lot of tourists. Yeah.
Thank you. Can I have the booklet, please?
All right, so that's part 3, guys. Are you ready to answer the questions about it? Here we go.
Here we go.
Answer in the chat box, okay? And remember, if you are wrong, there is a little consequence.
Little consequence.
Number 1, answer in the chat box. How long is the part 3? I will give you 30 seconds to answer this. In the go. Answer in the chat box. How long is the part 3, the one that we just watched?
5 minutes, betul nggak? Udah tahu saya minutes.
Write down in the chat box, Mr. Shaf.
Yes, wait.
Okay, Miss Tari answered 3 minutes. What about the others? Miss Diva goes with 3 minutes. 53 minutes. Let's wait for Mr. Shaf. Mr. Shaf, what do you think? Do you want to go with the ladies or do you want to be different? Okay. Where did Mr. Shaf go? Okay, looks like Mr. Shaf is unresponsive. So let's just go with Mr. Chef already answered. Sorry, I didn't see that. Sorry. So all of you answered 3 minutes and it's right or wrong? What do you think? It's not 3 minutes. Sorry. It's actually 4 minutes. So everybody is incorrect.
Wow.
Everybody gets the consequence, and the consequence is you must answer my free question. And my free question is, what do you like most about your husband for those married ladies here, and your girlfriend for Mr. Shaf, or maybe your wife if you have gotten married? What do you like most about your partner, your
Me first. I'm first.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Diva.
When he's playing a guitar.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
He becomes so romantic when he plays the guitar.
Yes.
Okay. What about Miss Tari? What do you like most about your couple?
I like the way he listened to me, sir.
Such a good listener.
It's more than romantic.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard to get a man who can listen to women well these days. What about Miss Refti? What do you like most about your couple?
I like him when he treats me like a queen.
Mr. Chef, take notes. Take notes, Mr. Chef. These are some diamond.
Yeah, I will.
All right. What about you, Mr. Chef? What do you like most about your couple?
Actually, I like her eyes and I like her stubborn.
Oh, stubbornness. You like her stubbornness?
Yeah, of course. That's the
Wow.
point.
Okay. Most men don't like women's stubbornness.
Just give me.
Oh yeah, what about Miss Salsa? What about your husband, Miss Salsa?
I like the way he is looking at me.
The way he stares.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, guys. Number 2, get ready in the chat box to answer. What does the examiner give the test takers in part 3? Go, 30 seconds to answer. What does the examiner give the test takers in part 3? Mind mapping, okay. Let's wait for the others. About Miss Salsa, Mr. Shaf, Miss Refti, and oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Miss Diva. All right. So only Miss Tari who answered. Miss Tari, can you explain more? What do you mean by mind mapping?
So the examiner give us such a topic and several subtopics. Then we have to discuss with the other participants, sir.
Perfect memory. Good job. So that's correct. And you get the reward. You will ask the free question to your friends because they didn't answer. So go ahead, Miss Tari. What's your question for the class?
Any kind of question, sir?
Any question? This is the opportunity to be nosy. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I would like to ask Miss Rafty how to
Okay.
make a fruit that not banded. How, Miss?
Excuse me, Miss.
Miss, it's your
Hmm?
tip and trick how to make a cake that not banded.
Oh.
Because I always banded when cooking cake.
Okay, so please answer.
Okay, sir. It's the technique. When you mix the eggs, you have to make sure the eggs is thick, white, and fluffy.
Coffee. There you go. There's the secret recipe there.
Oh, so I need to using mixer, Miss?
Yes, of course.
Oh. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, I will copy
Anytime.
I will copy that too and share it to my wife, yeah? All right.
With pleasure, sir.
Okay, number 3, get ready. After you discuss the ideas on the paper together, what does the examiner ask you to do? So after you discuss the mind map thing, what does the examiner ask you to do together? Go! Write down in the chat box. So you discuss it. What does the examiner ask you to do? At the end, yeah, at the end of part 3. Okay, nobody? Okay, Miss Lefty doing role play. All right. Nice try. Okay, oh, Miss Tari just sent her answer. So topic is all right. Okay, and unfortunately, nobody is correct. The answer is
No way.
the examiner will ask you to choose the best one. Choose the best idea from the paper from the mind map, yeah, or from the options. So the examiner will give you 1 minute to choose to discuss which from the choices in the mind map is the best idea. Okay, so nobody's correct. Wait a minute, Miss Salsa just texted me. That's because my battery is low. Oh, okay, Miss Salsa, that's fine. That's understandable. Sorry to miss you in the meeting, but please watch the recording. Yeah, I'm recording this. Okay, so my question will be, I will ask you the question, by the way, because all of you are wrong. My question is, what do you do to practice your English in your free time? Miss Tari first.
Okay, so first I'll sing a lot of English song
Interesting.
and talk to myself in the mirror, sir.
Okay. I hope make sure nobody's looking at you so they don't think you're crazy. What about Miss Refti? What do you do to practice your English in your free time?
Yes, I usually listening to the music and watch movies.
Oh, that's really good. Watching English movies, I think, is one of the best ways.
Yeah. What is your favorite movie, sir?
Anything as long as English, as long as it's English movie. I like to practice my English. Hey, Miss
So
Salsa. What about you, Miss Salsa? What do you do to practice your English in your free time?
Watching movies.
Excellent. One of the best ways. Good. Mr. Shaf? How about you, Mr. Shaf? All right. Okay. What about Miss Diva?
What's the question, sir? Sorry.
What do you do to practice your English in your free time?
Oh, I always watch the movie or listen to the music.
Okay, very good. Watching movies is highly recommended based on
Yeah.
my experience. Yeah. Okay, next one. Get ready. 30 seconds. How long does okay, this one is for part 4. We can skip it because we haven't seen it yet. So let's focus on part 3 first, guys. Yeah. So here are the strategies for part 3. And you need to prepare yourself because you are going to take this test soon and you don't want your score to be low, right? Because your principal would be disappointed. Okay, so starting with the information about the part. So like what we just discussed, part 3 takes 4 minutes, and you always you will work with your partner in the test. So you will talk together with the partner, not with the examiner. And the examiner will give you a piece of paper with the mind map, like what Ms. Tari said earlier. And this paper, they call it a prompt, has some ideas or possibilities. And then the examiner will tell you what to do. So first, you talk about the prompts together. You give your opinions about all the ideas there on the paper. And then the examiner will ask you to make a decision, to choose together the best idea or possibility from the paper. Now, what does this part want to see from your speaking ability is it wants to see if you can talk about different possibilities, make suggestions, and express opinions and give reasons to agree or disagree, and also to decide something together. So make sure you show them that you can do this in part 3 if you want to get good score. Okay, this is your target to do in part 3. And make sure you also take turns. Do not dominate the speaking time. Give time to your partner too, because you want your partner to get good score too, right? So take turns. Try to have the same a balanced amount of time speaking. Okay. If your friend is dominating or monopolizing the time, stop them, interrupt them, cut them, so you can also speak, so you can get score as well from part 3. Okay. Now, here are the strategies, guys. Okay. Before we see the strategies, let's improve our language to give suggestions. So I want you to complete the blanks here with the options from the box. Let's do number 1 as an example. Look at these expressions. What do we do with suggestions here? Do we agree with suggestions? Ask if someone agrees with suggestions? Disagree with suggestions? Or give reasons for disagreeing with suggestions or making suggestions? What do you think, guys?
Number 1, asking if someone agrees with suggestion.
Okay, that's what Ms. Difa chooses. What about the others? Do you agree with Ms. Difa's answer? Ask if someone agree with our suggestions.
How about making suggestion?
Yeah,
Sir.
what about you think, Ms. Difa? Which one is more correct? Is it making suggestions or asking if someone agrees with?
Oh, sorry. Making. I think making, yeah.
Very good. It is making suggestions. So when you make suggestions, you can say, how about blah, 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 blah. Why don't we blah, 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 blah. Perhaps we should. What do you think about blah, 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 blah? Or so shall we blah, 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 blah then? Okay. All right. Now let's practice. I want you to make suggestions to your friends. You all know each other, right? Correct?
Yeah, but I think that
Mhm.
I am with Miss Rafti is a different.
Okay. Just one friend that you know quite well, and then make suggestion to him or her. Okay, and try to use one of these expressions, guys.
Hello, Mr. Aldi. I'm so sorry. I got trouble with the signal.
Okay, all right. Mr. Rappen, welcome. That's fine. It's understandable. Thank you for making it to the class. Okay, I'll give you an example. I will make suggestions for Mr. Rappen, okay? So, Mr. Rappen? Hello, Mr. Rappen? All right. You have a problem with connection, right, Mr. Rappen? So my suggestion is, why don't you find a place with a better connection? Okay. So like that, that's the example, guys. Okay. Now I will give you time to think, and then you will make suggestions to one of your friends. I'll give you 30 seconds. Start from now. Okay, who wants to go first? Who wants to make their suggestion and give it to their friends first? Miss Diva maybe, or Miss Tari? Miss Refti, do you have any suggestions? You can,
Yes, sir.
please, make the suggestion. Give it to one of your friends.
Hello, Miss Diva, Miss Tari, Miss Salsa.
Oh yeah, where's Miss Tari?
What do you think if we visiting our friend this Saturday?
This
Kayak
answer?
ajakan ya, Zah?
Excellent. That's
Kayak
a very
ajakan.
good. That's a very good suggestion, Miss Refti. Now, Miss Diva, can you respond? Can you
Okay.
respond?
It's making suggestion, right, sir?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Why don't we buy some food?
Okay, good.
Sir, wait. I have a
Alright.
call from my friends.
Okay, go ahead, take it. All right, thank you. Next one, Miss Tari, what about you? What suggestion can you make?
Why don't we go to a movie?
Very good, excellent. Good job, guys. All right, let's move on to number 2. What do you think is that? So we have already used making.
Asking if someone agrees with disagreeing politely.
Asking if someone agrees with suggestions. Okay. Do you agree, guys? Is that the right label? The right heading for this?
Asking, yeah.
Agree, sir.
Agree.
Okay, good job. It is correct, yeah. Asking if someone agrees with our suggestions. And so this is important, guys, because in the part 3, you need to say these kinds of expressions, yeah? Because you need to interact. So when your friend makes suggestions, in part 3, you should respond. You get extra point if you can respond. Okay? If you can respond to your friend's suggestion. Okay, moving on. Number 3. What about this one?
Misalnya nih, harusnya tuh normalnya 23. Kalau
Agree with?
dia misalnya liburin 2 hari. Berarti dia otomatis setelah hari kerjanya adalah 21. Terus sampai 5 hari 21 gitu kan.
What do you think?
23, cuma kan dia 2 hari.
Is this one maybe?
Jadi kan 21 kan.
Agree.
23 dia sakit 1 berarti kan
Agree.
Agreeing. Good job.
Agreeing with.
With. Okay. So when you agree with your friend's suggestion, this is what you say. Yeah, remember you get extra score for saying these kinds of expressions. And then number 4, Miss Tari, maybe.
Number 4 is disagree.
Disagreeing, that's right. So you don't have to always agree with your friend in the test. If you think that the suggestion that your friend in the test make is not very good, you can disagree with it, and you also get extra score for that. Okay, but of course, don't fight in the test. Yeah, don't like quarrel or uh, hating each other during the test. And then the last one is, of course, giving reasons for disagreeing with. So I will share this PowerPoint later. Make sure you practice all of these expressions. Make sure you can use them in the real test later, yeah? All right. Any questions about this, guys? Clear? All right. If it's clear, let's move on. Next one is about the strategies. Where is that strategy? Why is it not showing up? Okay, the strategies are not here. That's fine. Let's go straight with the practice, guys, okay? So we're going to practice. This is taken from a real Cambridge test for part 3. So this is the mind map, the prompt that the examiner gives. So I'd like you to look at the instructions and the diagram, the mind map. And what is the topic of the discussion here, guys? It's about how useful these things are to people. Now, what are these things, guys? What do you call these things? Anybody?
It's about household stuff.
Very good. Appliances, yeah? Household appliances. Very good. So the topic is about how useful the household appliances are to people. And what are the 2 things that you have to do based on the question from the examiner? And here is the question, by the way. Wait a minute. Where is that question? Look. Here's the question that the examiner will ask you. I want to invite Miss Diva to read the question from. Oh, wait a minute. This is a different one. Right, here are some of these considered. Okay, it's a different question. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, here's the question by the examiner. Miss Diva, can you become the examiner and read the script, please?
Here are some things that you often find in the home and a question for you to discuss. Now, talk to each other about how useful these things are to people. Now, you have a minute to decide which 2 things are most important to you.
All right. So what is the first thing that you need to do? You need to
talk each other
about how useful the household appliances are, yeah? And then what's the second one?
Decide
which 2 things are the most important. So 2 things you need to do here. Okay, now I'm gonna play the audio taken from 2 test takers answering this question. And I want you to complete this exercise here with yes or no, based on what you hear, okay? All right, so please get ready, listen carefully, and I will play the audio now.
Test 1. Part 3.
Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Here are some things that you often find in the home. First, talk to each other about how useful these things are to people.
Shall we start with the dishwasher?
Yes, fine.
Okay. This is very useful because you can put in it all the dirty plates and things. For example, after a meal with all the family. What do you think?
Well, I'm not so keen on having a dishwasher. The main reason is that I live by my own, so that I can wash by hand the cups and plates very fast. But every apartment must have a fridge, don't you think so?
Right, especially in hot countries like mine, because if not, the food goes bad very quickly, and the drinks, they are not nice. So the fridge definitely everyone needs.
So how about this one, the freezer? With that, you can keep food for much longer than in the fridge.
I'm not really sure about that. Yes, it is handy for always having the ice cream and things like that. But fresh food tastes much better than the frozen food, and frozen vegetables is not so healthy. The next thing, though, the washing machine, is something always useful.
I think so too. It must have been terrible in the old days to have to wash all the family's clothes by hand.
Or go out all the time to the place where they wash the clothes.
The laundry? The laundrette?
Yes, that. And you need too the iron to make the clothes look smart. Would you agree?
I think I'd rather have clothes which don't need iron. For one thing, for me, it is quite difficult to use the iron.
I think you can learn. It's very easy.
Thank you. Now you have a minute to decide which 2 things are most important to you.
Well, for me, one of the most important ones is definitely the washing machine. That makes a really big difference in the home.
I don't really agree. For single people, like students living alone, you don't use it often. I mean, if you have a few socks and things to clean, you don't need a washing machine for them. I think it's okay, but not an essential thing. The freezer is more useful, really.
So, do you choose that for one of the 2 things most important?
Yes, because it makes the life more easy. You can go to the supermarket, do all shopping for some weeks, and keep everything in the freezer until you need it.
That is possible, I suppose. And which other would be best for you?
The fridge, especially for things like milk and salad and fish.
That's true. So we are agree about that. But I think the washing machine is more important than the freezer. Are you sure you don't change your mind?
No, I think it might be better to have different things in different kind of home. Shall we leave it at that?
Yes, let's agree to disagree about that one.
Okay, wow, that's an interesting conversation. So, let's start with number 2. Do they disagree politely?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so you need to be like that, guys. During the test, try to disagree politely if you have to disagree with your friend. Okay, do not, once again, don't try to fight. Don't try to debate. It's not the place. Okay, you don't get extra score for debate. And then number 3, they give reasons and examples.
Yes.
Yes. Every time you answer, you choose any of the answer or you describe, always use reasons because it will make your answer longer. So you get extra score, and it helps your friend to connect their answer to your answer. Always try to connect each other's answers. And then do they discuss each object from dishwasher until the last appliance, the fridge?
No.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes, they did, actually. They did. So try to make sure you talk about all of them until the examiner stops you. Don't stop talking until the examiner say, thank you. Now I want you to decide, blah, blah, blah. Because you lose points if there is time that you're not speaking, that you're not using. And you have how many minutes to talk about all of this together? You have?
4
minutes, actually. You have 2 minutes to discuss all of this. Because the 1 minute is here and the other 1 minute is in the preparation before you start. So always try to discuss all of it. And then do they take turns talking?
Yes.
Yes. Never dominate, okay? Do not dominate the speaking time during part 3. Give time to your friend as well. Try to take turns. Number 6, do they try to decide on 2 objects?
Yes.
They did. And make sure you have some discussion into that. Many test takers, they don't discuss. They just look at each other and then they just point this one. And then the other student say, oh yeah, I agree. Okay, that's bad. You lose points because of that. You need to try to give reasons when you choose for the last question to decide. Okay, so for example, if your friends say, oh, I choose the freezer, give reason. If your friend doesn't give reason, you ask them why, so that your friend can give their reason and you can get more score together. And then at the end, do they agree?
No.
No. Very good, Mr. Apen. How did you know?
Because for the woman, washing machine is important, but
Okay.
for the man, fridge is
Freezer.
more important.
Okay, freezer, yeah. Which one do they agree with?
Washing machine and fridge.
Okay, they agree with the fridge, yeah. So both the test takers, they agree with fridge, but the man chooses washing machine and the man chooses freezer and the woman chooses
Washing machine.
Now, that is okay. That is fine if you don't agree with the same thing at the end, as long as you have good reasons. Okay? So that's an example of an excellent test takers in the Cambridge exam. I hope you can be like that in your real tests. What do you think? Can you be like that?
We hope so.
All right.
I hope.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. All right. Let's move on now. Practice time. So you are going to practice now. One of you will become the examiner and 2 will be the test takers. And the others, you will be the assessors. You will score them later, yeah? And here is the action plan for part 3, guys. Listen carefully to the instructions and look at the diagram with your partner. Start the discussion with something like, would you like to start or shall I? Shall we begin with this one? So try to initiate with something like this to get good start and to get good score, of course. And then begin by talking about one of the things. Give your opinion, make a suggestion, ask your partner, remember, take turns, and don't forget to ask for the reason why. And then talk briefly about each thing. Always try to connect or reply to your partner's ideas. There is extra score for that. And of course, give reasons for your suggestions, opinions, and choices. So is with when you disagree with your partner or not. And always be polite. Okay, and then listen again to the examiner. and begin the decision making. So this is the one where you are given 1 minute to choose with your partner. And then you ask your partner something like, so which do you think would be best? Or which shall we go for? Okay. And then try to decide which to choose. Make sure you try to decide. And then the last one, if you agree, say something like, right, that's what we'll do. And so on. Yeah. Okay. So who will be our examiner? Who wants to be the examiner? Maybe Mr. Apen? Are you ready to be our examiner, Mr. Apen?
Maybe I will be the test taker.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So Mr. Apen is test taker 1. Who wants to be the test taker 2? Any volunteer? All right. Mr. Apen, please choose. Who will be your partner in the test? Mr. Apen, who do you choose?
Let me check. Miss Diva.
Okay, Miss Diva, you have been chosen.
Yes, Mr. Apen.
All right. And the
Let's
examiner
try
will
to
be...
talk together.
Oh, okay. Let's try.
All right. And I will choose the examiner. The examiner will be... Let's see. Miss Tari. Are you ready?
Sorry, I want to ask.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
We talk about the things on the school, like the example or what?
Don't worry. The examiner will show you the questions later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, Miss Tari, are you ready to be our examiner?
Ready, sir.
All right. Now, for the assessors, please open the link in the chat box.
Okay.
And get ready to score the two test takers, yeah? Mr. Apen and Miss Diva.
I need to submit the link too, sir?
No need, because you will focus on examining, yeah? All right, here we go. And the question, so here is the question for you, Miss Tari. Please take a screenshot. Or let me do it. I will share it in the chat, in our WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
So you just follow the script, yeah?
Okay, so I need to read from
Yeah.
I'd like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting from now, I'd like you to talk about, all right?
Okay.
Okay, and here is the what do you call it? The mind map or the diagram, yeah?
Okay.
And I will take a screenshot and share it in the group as well.
Sorry.
Okay, now before we start, so here are some good tips on the screen, guys. So first one, don't try to reach a decision too quickly. Remember, you have 1 minute to choose. Make sure you use the full 1 minute to get the maximum score. And then keep the conversation going. If your friend is silent, try to follow up by asking, what do you think of this idea? Or let's talk about the next idea. So try not to have any silent moments because it will decrease the point you will get. And then the last one, don't speak for a long time without letting your partner speak. You may lose marks if you don't take turns. So remember, you lose points if you keep talking and you don't give time to your friend. Okay. Everybody's ready?
Ready.
Sure, wait. I am not ready.
Okay, come on, examiner. We're waiting for you.
Okay, wait.
Assessors, don't forget to score your friends, yeah?
closed the door. Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'd like you to imagine that a restaurant is trying to attract more customers. Here are some of the ideas they are considering and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. Now, talk to each. First, you
Wait,
have.
wait.
Oh,
Give them
stop,
1
stop.
minute.
Okay, first, you have some time to look at the task.
Oh, wait a minute. 1 minute or 30 seconds? I forgot.
I don't know. There is. Oh, 1 minute, I
Oh,
guess.
okay, 1 minute. Okay, go ahead. It's not 1 minute, it's only 30 seconds. I have checked. So time's up. Continue, please.
Okay. Now, talk to each other about what these ideas might attract more customers to the restaurant.
Hey, the stakers, come on. It's your time to
Oh, sorry.
Sarapan, go first.
Okay, Miss Deepa, would you like to start with relaxing background music? I think if the restaurant have relaxing background music will attract the customers to come. So when they eat, they feel relaxed and also they will feel comfortable in our restaurant. What do you think?
Okay, Sarapan, I think I agree with you because most people are happy when listen to the music, and when they listen to the music they will feel relaxed and they will enjoy the food.
That's right.
Okay, so how about extensive menu?
Extensive menu. I think yeah, that's good because the more we have various menu, I think the more choices that the customer can choose. So what do you think?
So, but sorry, Mr. Rapan, I don't agree with you because if so many menu and that restaurant, I think they feel confused. So I think that the restaurant should be focused on the what's the menu or what's kind of menu. I think.
Oh, I see. Okay. So how about excellent customer service? I think if we serve the excellent service, the customers will feel satisfied with our surface and also with our hospitality. So what do you think?
Okay, examiner, stop them and continue.
Okay, stop, sir.
Okay. It's too short.
Okay, thank you. Now you have a minute to decide which idea might attract the most customers.
Oh, okay. Mr. Apen, if you can choose the two of ideas, which one the ideas will you choose?
For me, would be excellent customer service and relaxing background music, because if we are customers, if we get the best service or excellent service from the restaurant, of course, we will be back and buy again and again. And also, the music will be nice if we can listen when we are eating. How about you?
Okay, I think that excellent customer service and reduce the prices. When you reduce the prices, everyone will get interest to come to your restaurant, and also they get the good or excellent service.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right, good job. Applause for everybody. Hey.
Wait,
Very good.
wait, wait,
That-
wait, wait.
That sounded and seemed very much like the real test. Good job, guys. So now time to score the test takers. So go ahead, submit the assessment on the Google form, please. And let's see their score. Okay, let's wait. Let's check how many assessors did their job. How many assessors did their job? Let's see. But what do you think about that during the time you did it, Mr. Apen? Anything challenging you experienced or?
Sorry, Mr. Aldi.
What was the challenge you felt during the simulation just now?
Because we have to think about the relate ideas. Yeah, it's quite challenging.
You have to connect it, right? Connect it with your
Yeah.
friends, respond it to your friends. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. The assessor. There are 2 responses. So grammar and vocabulary. Okay, let's go with the individual. So Mr. Apen, grammar and vocabulary, yes, it's good enough. You try to use appropriate vocabulary to answer. You also use some vocabulary that's higher level. If you want to get 5, you need to add more advanced vocabulary. Okay. The grammar. Your simple grammar was almost perfect. There was only a little mistake. To get 5, you need to show perfect grammar, no mistake at all, with the simple grammar structures. And this includes things like using S with the verb if the subject he, she, it, using verb to if it's in the past, things like that. That's what they mean by simple grammar. Complex grammar, on the other hand, is the one with longer structure, the one with multiple clauses, the one that uses words like which, that, who, and more than one subject in one sentence. It also includes sentence structures like the passive voice, if you want to score 5 for complex grammar. Your answer was long, so you always try to extend it. That's how we should do it. So try to give as long answers as you can, but remember, save time for your partner. Make sure your answer is relevant. If the topic is about restaurants facility, then make sure your answer is about that and don't talk about something else. Use cohesive devices, words like and, because, and then words also like therefore, however, both this and that, either this or that. So those are what's called cohesive devices. And Mr. Apen used quite some. So good job. Pronunciation was clear. There was a little mispronunciation with individual sounds, but overall, it's clear. So yeah, good job. Give applause for Mr. Apen. All in all, I think you'll get at least 4, Mr. Apen, for the Cambridge exam, for the speaking part. And same as Miss Diva. I think Miss Diva also did good job. So most of the criteria are 4. Well done. And this is how the scoring will be like, guys. I know it because I'm one of the examiners for this level. And maybe for your test, you will meet me, but we'll see. Maybe me or maybe someone else, but I'm one of the examiners, so there's a chance that you will have the speaking test with me later. All right, any questions about part 3, guys? Clear?
Yes, I think it's clear.
All right, if it's clear, let's move on to part 4. Now, part 4, let's go back to our test takers before. Now, I'm gonna continue this video and it's gonna show you the part 4, the last part of the test. Please watch it carefully because I will have some questions after you watch it. Here we go.
Thank you. Florine, do you think you have to spend a lot of money to have a good holiday?
I don't think you have to spend a lot of money because I think you can also you can also have a good holiday when you're with just your friends or people you like to spend time with. And I don't think that should be in a nice fancy hotel or something where you have to spend a lot of money. Just you have to be with people you like and enjoy being with.
What do you think, Maria?
Well, it depends which place you want to go. Because maybe if you want to go to an island, I think you are going to spend a lot of money than if you go to a campsite with friends.
Maria, some people say we travel too much these days and shouldn't go on so many holidays. What do you think?
Yes, I think nowadays, a lot of people travel more than few years ago because I think the world is increasing, so the people likes to travel.
Do you agree, Florine?
I think we travel a lot these days, but I think that's also because everybody has got a lot more money to spend. So I think they spend it on traveling because they want to see a lot of the world. So.
Florine, do you think people have enough time for holidays these days?
No, I don't think so. I think if you're in school, like I am, you've got a lot of long breaks, especially the summer break is a long break. But I think when you're done with school and you have to start your professional life, then there isn't a lot of time for holidays. So, yeah.
And you, Maria?
Yes, I agree with Florine. But some people works not a lot, so maybe can take more holidays than other people.
Why do you think people like to go away on holiday?
Well, I think because they would like to see a lot of different parts of the world, so they can just like develop their knowledge of it.
Yes, and it's a good idea to spend time doing this traveling around the world.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea as well.
What do you think is the biggest advantage of living in a place where there are a lot of tourists?
I actually don't really think that there are a lot of advantages. Do you think so?
No, because maybe the city or the town is going to be so crowded, so you can't do a lot of activities because all the places are full.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the only big advantage is that you get a lot of money from the tourists, so it's good for the local economy.
The economy.
Yeah, I don't think for the city itself it's a big advantage to have a lot of foreign people. So, yeah.
And what can people do to have a good holiday in Holland?
I think they should go to Amsterdam because it's the main city of the Netherlands, and I think they can spend a lot of time in the nature that we have got, mostly in the north of the Netherlands. It's very pretty, and I think most cities are pretty nice to visit because everyone is really nice. Yeah, and they're willing to help you if you need something.
And in Argentina?
Well, in Argentina, if you like to do some nature activities, you can go to the Iguazu Falls. And then in the south, you can do sports in the snow, such as skiing, snowboard, or walking with friends.
Thank you. That is the end of the test.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was part 4, guys. So let's see the questions. First one, how long does it take? Anyone? How long does the part 4 take? Miss Diva, perhaps? How long was that, Miss Diva?
That's about 5 minutes.
Almost. It's actually 4 minutes.
Oh, 4 minutes seems like part 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same as part 3, that's right. So in part 4, you're gonna spend 4 minutes also. Now, is the topic in part 4 related to the one in part 3? Is the topic connected? Yes, good job, Ms. Tari. It is connected. So part 4 questions are always connected to part 3. So the diagram is going to be the same topic. All right. And then number 6, the next question, will the examiner ask you to reply to your partner's answer? Will the examiner ask you to respond to your partner's answer? Ms. Diva, actually, yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you remember, the examiner asked, what do you think? Or do you agree? So they will always do this because it's in their script, guys. So the examiner is also following a script. And in the script, there is always a question to ask the other partner to respond. Okay? All right. And then the last one, what will you do after part 4? What will the examiner do after part 4? What happens after part 4? This is a trick question. Careful. What happens after part 4? Anyone? No, after, Miss Tari, after part 4. Not in part 4, but after part 4. After part 4, the test is over. Yeah. No
Close
more.
the conversation.
No more. No more part after that. Okay, because part 4 is the last part. It's a trick question. Okay, so that's part 4, guys. Now here are the strategies. The first one, you need to learn how to ask for opinion, giving opinion, and trying to change your partner's opinion, because you will be asked to respond, and they want to see if you can, you can try to persuade each other, yeah, to change opinion. So here are some common expressions. We don't have time to do this. You can do this on your own later after I share the material, because now I want you to focus more on the strategy. So here are the strategies, guys. Miss Diva, can you read the first one, please?
Okay. 1. But 4 questions are not written down, so listen carefully. If you don't understand something, ask the examiner to repeat it. Example, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the last word.
Very good. So don't try to pretend that you know if you don't know the question, because you will absolutely lose your point if you answer with irrelevant answer. Okay, so if you don't understand the question, it's okay to ask the examiner to repeat it. All right? You don't lose any point for asking the examiner to repeat it. If you do it only once, if you keep doing it, yeah, you will lose score, but one is okay. All right? And then the next one, please, Miss Tari, number 2. Can you read it out loud for us?
Number 2, justify your opinions by giving reasons and possibility an example beginning for instance, for example, or such as.
Very good. So always give reasons. When you answer the examiner questions in part 4, always back it up with some reasons or examples and prepare the expressions to give reasons and examples. And here, what are the expressions to give examples? You can say, for instance, or such as. Next one, number 3, please, Mr. Iqbal. Can you read it out loud for us? Mr. Iqbal? All right, Mr. Iqbal is not responding. Miss Refti, are you still with us?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, can you please read number 3 out loud for us, please?
Sure. Number 3, avoid answers like I don't know if you don't know a lot about the subject. Say so and give your opinion. Example, I don't know much about that, but I think blah 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 blah.
Excellent. So remember, don't just say, I don't know, and then you stop without explaining anything about your lack of knowledge. So even if you don't know about the topic, try to just make a prediction or make an assumption. Just say something. You will not lose points because you don't have any idea or knowledge about the topic. You will lose points for not speaking. So as long as you speak and it's still somewhat connected with the topic, try to do so. Back to Miss Diva, number 4. Miss Diva, please continue. Miss Diva? Right. Mr. Shaf, what about Mr. Shaf? Are you with us, Mr. Shaf?
Sure, sir.
Yes, please, number 4.
Okay, number 4, listen carefully to what your partner says, possibly adding to their ideas.
Very good. So remember, not only in part 3, but also in part 4, if you can connect what you answer with your friend's answers, you'll get extra score. So try to follow up what your partner says for a better score. Next one, Miss Tari again, number 5, please.
Number 5, take turns and speak for about the same length of time. If you disagree with your partner's opinions, be polite.
All right. Number 6, back to Miss Refti.
Yes, sir. Number 6, encourage your partner to say more. Example, how do you feel about that? Or what would you do in the situation? Then reply.
So you will be very helpful to your partner if you can say something like this to make them answer longer. Yeah? And you also get extra point if you can help your partner to do that. There is an extra score for that in the scoring system of the Cambridge test. And last but not least, back to Mr. Shaf.
Okay, the last, number 7, when this part has ended, the speaking test is over. Remember that the examiner can't answer a question about how well you did.
Yeah, so don't waste your time asking the examiner, did I do well, or what's my score, or anything like that. They cannot respond after the test. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's part 3 and part 4 of the B2 Cambridge exam, the one that you're going to take soon. I hope now you are ready to tackle the speaking part. Do you think you're ready?
Yes, we hope.
Okay, good job.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, just prepare yourself, Mr. Chef. I will share this PowerPoint so you can review it at home.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
I'll see you on Thursday for the other part of the test. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
everybody.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.